Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate. From his end zone, Goin Smith. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by a guy who's moved around a bit in his career already. Out of the University of Texas, it's Colt McCoy.
This is a guy who has studied and learned the game since birth. The son of a coach, grew up in the game, understands how to motivate and how to maneuver the football downfield when given an opportunity under center.
And he's taken down, a cheap sack. Bruce Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Now McCoy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Part of me, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's McCoy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On 3rd down, McCoy. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
To throw is RG3. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On the move past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Once again, it's Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And while we have a moment, we remind you that registration for the Madden Championship Series is now open. This year we'll be giving away, ready for this, $1.7 million in prize money to the best Madden 24 players in the world. And if you want to get in on the action, and you should, visit MaddenChampionship.com to get yourself registered. Well, it's hard to believe how much that has taken off in recent years.
It's taken off so much, partner. I must start to work on my game and register for a chance to win that kind of money.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack. McCoy. He gets this one complete to Bowden. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now Sanders. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin.
Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not only going to catch the football, he's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Griffin now off the bootleg.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They go play action. Griffin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A final shot before break. McCoy. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3.
Tempo. That trouble the main of offense.
They'll start with the option.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy.
Game stayed such as the rushing yards. 200 plus.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
Now it's Griffin.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Here's Swift.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We're back. KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
He gets this one complete to Rice.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
McCoy thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Grip. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on third down, McCoy. Able to find the open man.
How is that?
And he'll
Hey,
be taken down, but not before they
he
reach
did
the
a
50.
wishbone throw, bro.
First down
And ain't nobody. I got all the defenders out
29
there.
yards.
And ain't nobody around. I'm rushing 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Yeah, I'm over intercepted it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Hey, check that. Street, go!
No, bottled up.
Oh!
It's out, it's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
That is some bullshit. That play never worked.
Most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to
That should have been an
find a way
interception.
to start matching each other's movements.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The kick by Joseph.
The other dude had
is
more
good.
speed. I don't know why they
I
picked
don't
him
know if
over
they would have
there.
gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Ooh.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Steps away. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
I'm in thousands of motherfuckers.
So this one in the win column for Kansas. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played his college ball at Western Kentucky. He was a hilltopper. It's Mike White.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. To throw, White. Throw left side complete. That's Young. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. White on 3rd and long. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Jay Tufele, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a 1st down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner from Baylor. It's Robert Griffin III.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Try! And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Man, I pressed R1.
Far behind the line to gain.
That is some bullshit.
But it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
I pressed R1.
Coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. Let's go in the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Here's White.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now White. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Reggie White drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken it around the 40.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
From the gun, here's Swift. They'll take this to the 46.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. First down now with that clock rolling. Here's Griffin to throw. Steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. On second down, here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Griffin. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Carlson is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So
Because I'm doing a rush.
3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. White. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
That catch my ass.
But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Now White.
If he would have held it, if he would have held it a little bit longer, it was over with.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Fair catch
Here we go.
See
what we can do real quick.
the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away. And
His helmet ain't knocked away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin
I gotta
quarter
get
number
that
3.
point.
The defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. It's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 59 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if these guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. White looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They won't let me get to my do this on the running back.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the Dobbs again.
In the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. He'll field this at the 5. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Griffin on 2nd down.
What the fuck?
Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Put extra ones out there now.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Rolling to his right. And he is caught. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now we give up the middle to Bettis. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Bettis is trash, man.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another
I should
play.
just go ahead and sit. I should have sold his ass when he was top dollar.
KC. 2nd and 11. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
What?
Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
Oh, they are cheating me, bro. Like,
But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
I got everything on. I got agile on them and everything. Out the pocket running.
Now White with a first down.
They just like to play like trash so they can come
Wesco,
back.
the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw on 2nd down, here's White.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted. And
He going all the way with it. I ain't even about to play with it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And we're going for the 2. And I turn the bus on.
And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as he'll go for 2 here.
I didn't turn the bus on.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding
Pick 6
right
to
there.
a
What
pick
a
8.
big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Oh, get him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
To just a few yards shy of midfield, a great return.
They tried it.
And now here come the Cowboys.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They'll set up the screen for Eno Benjamin.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 3rd down, White. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man
how he
complete.
got that.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, White.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd down, it's White.
Chasing him
On
down.
the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Let's go now.
Griffin going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can. This is caught inside the 15. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Griffin now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Fuck nah. Look at that. Who is he pressured by?
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
He'll buy some time right. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got an open man to the right. That's Wesco. And he'll be taken down here. And that is how this one's going to come to an end. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.
I should have served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough, and I'm taking another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but a stun. I done up a bunch of them. This what got them ducking me. Don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me. 4 or 5 years and they work is numbing me. Too forever. She won't rushing me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Rolling butt off. Been up a week, why could never out hustle me? They was over broke, but then they younger me. Back then they couldn't with me. I ain't never punched no card or made no money off no. Stay focused, you won't live. The net and what you post on it don't mean you a real. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I swear I don't feel make me feel different. I swear I don't feel I never feel different. Established. Better bow her head when I walk past the way your manners. As a kid, stay with my granny, daddy went to jail for lost my only chance being happy. Damn, what happened? Outcome match my actions. Talk, then I back it. Great example. I'm the standard. Come to preaching what you practice. Actually, I can't fathom or rationalize and move past it. He turned this from his section.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a former Florida Gator at quarterback Kyle Trask.
It's been said many times, but football definitely in this guy's blood. Grandfather Orville was an American Football League champ for the Houston Oilers, and his parents, they named him Kyle after the football field at Texas A&M. Determination, he's got it. Never started in high school, still went to the University of Florida, had to wait his turn there, but showed that he's got what it takes. A definite pocket passer, has potential to be a starter in the NFL.
Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. On the run is Benjamin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And they're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Tackle made by Justin Evans.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to, the south.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is RG3.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now a carry for Swift.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Griffin. Flush to his right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'll run here with Swift.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal from the 6. They'll run the toss to Swift.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed, who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Kansas City to... second drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Trask on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock... From the shotgun, it's Trask. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trask now from the 50. And a pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. They run it with Benjamin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And Sanders now to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this 1st half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Griffin sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. They'll going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allow a few too many sacks for comfort.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Come on, that should be done. The Russian shit.
Coming up. And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
On 3rd down, Griffin rolling to his right. Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. RG3 scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carson up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. First down throw for Trask. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to run the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Trask. Short throw. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover.
How is he on the ground stuck if he can't pick the ball up?
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard.
He's standing up, 2 of them.
Start quarter number 4.
He can't pick the ball up.
On 1st and 10, Trask.
Hold on with that.
Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Trask now on 2nd down. That's taken in by Kraft.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack. Situation. Whether they have a
under pressure, Trask, and down he goes.
Reggie White in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Trask down to his final gasp here on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Justin Jefferson
from 17 yards out.
And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Griffin will try and throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
After that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Thought about it.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
1st down, Trask.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
On 2nd down, Trask again.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Trask on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
One last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shot.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and throw a private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
This is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
It'll buy some time right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Griffin going to throw it. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 37 yards.
And the Chiefs up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as
they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
One last shot here. Trask. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
You said what? I don't know what you wanted. Huh? You want some Chipotle?
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, ooh. Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gon' do. If you gon' build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, and I don't die time. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time. I ain't got the goose, stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, radioactive dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna watch what you gonna do. See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback, and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
This is a guy who truly believed in himself coming out of Temple. He bounced on and off practice squads for 3 years without an opportunity. And his big break, it came in another league. The unofficial MVP of the revived XFL led his team to an undefeated record with 15 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions in a shortened season before the league folded. A little bit on the small side, but he showed in his journey outside the NFL, he has what it takes to lead a team.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. This is Travion Williams. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover man.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So here are the Chiefs now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there. That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield, telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I get luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not that much. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Second down and a little more than a yard here, as they've got it as we resume action. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked at him, the defender was right on him.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Swift will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get in to make it 8-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They run straight ahead here with White. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Now Sanders. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Walker. Got this complete to Racey McMath. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Walker. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but I think the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Racey McMath, 31 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Michael Miller, 32 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
He thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. That's laid out deep for Rice. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. People still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A run to begin the second half with White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Roll. Hey.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders' first down.
White, he'll try the left side. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Outright, he finds Tolbert. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. To throw is Walker. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's caught by McMahon. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple. But even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now back to the ground game with White. About 3 yards there to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 3-yard pickup.
see. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Griffin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
4th down. Here's RG3 rolling to his right. And he is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Got a man, it's Moore. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. That right there, Charles, is your exclamation mark. They already had the nice lead on their way to a victory, but one final touchdown here to widen the margin late in the 4th quarter.
Let's make it pretty simple. When you can seemingly score, well, why wouldn't you take advantage of being in that zone and getting one more to cap off this game?
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Washington offense going back to work. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A 2nd down throw for Walker. Open man is McMath.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
And working out of the gun here, Walker. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got...
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Easy, got 'em excited to meet me. Meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat. Repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let 'em talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch 'em talk about it. Talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. The hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boom. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I ain't tripping.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's not waste any time. Calling the action today, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon?
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You got the ball on your own 25-yard line. First and goal. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. The first carry now. This is Williams. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Down to the 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
11 MT.
And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the first quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Pass taken in by Mayer. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 6 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is a number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
The moment Anthony Richardson's name was announced as the 4th pick in the 2023 draft, it changed the landscape and probably our viewing habits with the NFL. He is must-see viewing. Tremendous athlete, not a lot of experience, but the ceiling as high as it possibly can be.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20.
17 yards. First down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Richardson looking to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. This pass left side to Downs. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Richardson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Richardson now on 2nd down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring it 4th down.
That play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They go play action with Griffin. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10. They go play action. Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Play action. It's Griffin. He finds Mayer here. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Mayer, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down from the right hash. This from 33. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more effectiveness step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they're going to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be the lead off that record with a score here.
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, it's not a successful play.
To call on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here comes third down and 7. Now Griffin. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He'll buy some time right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw is RG3. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's second and 10. To throw again is Griffin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will bring it back. An interception
interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
And shoves him off at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing after the interception, Griffin. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Well, this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Griffin will throw again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Griffin. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Griffin now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touch. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Richardson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now it's Richardson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Richardson. That is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Richardson back to throw it. The going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. End up getting it down inside the 20. And now we'll get a late timeout. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
Richardson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jay Tufele collapses the pocket and drops it for a loss of 3. Third down at 13. Third and long for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Play action. Now Griffin. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Griffin. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 31 yards. And the Ravens have taken or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, two of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at half.
Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
They go play action. Griffin. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they... And they'll keep the drive. And Griffin must have seen something he didn't like. He's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. In his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10. Play action. It's Griffin. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DeAndre Hopkins, 65 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
He gets it to Cooks. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This is taken at the 18. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden ultimate T. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Griffin on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown in his first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. 21-14. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is secured by the Patriots. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Here's Stevenson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but they might get a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is RG3. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. Touchdown, Dolphins! Rob Gronkowski, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it. So pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
1st down, Miami. to start the drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so...
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give him a tip. Troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Wilson to throw. And this one is incomplete.
One of the things we always talk about heading into the tone early and very early on here. We're seeing a defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
Smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. That matters things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 26-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. So they come up on 3rd down. So far, 2 possessions, 2 punts. Not a trend they want to continue. Throwing is Wilson. Right side, it's Manhurts, the tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
But not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Down. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Wilson. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the... And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And I think that even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific, almost always in the Pro Bowl, and all his team does is win. This guy's a natural leader.
A man who was lost for the year in Week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. They go play action now. Wilson. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He had a minimal gain on first down. Now they stop him for no gain. Maybe that going in a different direction on 3rd down.
Could very well be. I guarantee he's asking for the ball third time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
I can get it gone in a blink. Money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. Little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping, need a, they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all will probably start blushing. Power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. Money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did, tell me who the was stopping us. The options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up. When it's out the pictures, when it ain't no really cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open all the chakras up the block inside it and molten lava. Check your thermometers. These rats is synonymous to climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve him. Tell me get him any
gone in a blink. Money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
I should've served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough enough, take another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but stunners. I done upped a bunch of them. This what got them ducking me. They don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me. 4-5 years and they work is numbing me too forever.